G'day, this is Roy from Humanising Money Matters, and this is the part of the year where all the hard work and diligence of your record keeping can give you a really good heads up around what your tax might look like or your profit might look like for the financial year that's almost complete. We look at this period, which is around mid-June, and this is a good time to have, where if you have kept your records up to date and your due diligence on record keeping is accurate, to sit down with your tax agent, tax accountant, and discuss what your profit looks like and how that might play out in terms of tax that you've got to pay. The really good part here is that 2 weeks out from the end of the financial year, the business owner or the entrepreneur will have a good idea of what revenue is likely to come in the 2 weeks before June 30 and what bills need to be paid before June 30. So the tax agent, tax accountant is going to give you a pretty good idea of where your profit and your potential tax that you've got to pay will sit for this first year of your business startup. The really important part is to make sure that if you've kept your records accurate and you've done all your hard work, that you can really be truthful with your tax agent, tax accountant, so it can really trust what's in front of him or her to be able to advise you on the best way to plan for the end of the financial year. If the profit is significant and there's an opportunity that you've got cash available, the tax agent, tax accountant can advise you on potential deductions or investments that you can make as the business entrepreneur, buying equipment, etc., that will enable you to reduce your taxable profit and therefore the tax payable on the year's activities. But really, this is the cherry on top of the Christmas cake at the end of the financial year. Your record keeping, if it's been kept up to date and accurate, this is where you've got a real chance to decide and have a good picture of what your tax will be going into at the end of the financial year. The most important part is don't stress about paying tax. If you're paying tax, then you've had a good year and you've made profit. And that's what in business is about, bringing your business and your service and your products to the market. There's no point being in business if you're losing money. I know that sounds obvious, but some people can get themselves into a bit of a tailspin about paying tax. But if you're profitable and you're paying tax, you're making money. And that's the critical part, because then you're in a position to springboard into the new financial year feeling really positive about a great outcome that you've achieved in your first year of the business. It's really important that you consolidate and have these record keeping habits in place, so that really for the whole of the year, if you've got a platform and routine and use all the signposts as per my videos that I've done for the business startup entrepreneur, then I think you're going to place yourself in a really good position to move forward with your business for the next financial year and financial years to come. But one word to summarise too also, as indicated in an earlier video, that if you've kept wages employment going through the financial year and you've made profit on your business, well, the wages income plus the profit of your business gets added together, and that will be your taxable income that the ATO will look to assess in your tax return. So it's really important not to think, again, as I stated in that earlier video, they are not taxed separately. So for example, if you've had $30,000 in wage income and you've made $20,000 profit on your business, your taxable income is $50,000 for the year, and that's what the tax agent your tax accountant will be advising the ATO via your tax return when it's processed. But for those of you who have seen the process through, you've almost got to the end of the financial year and you've followed the due diligence of keeping your record keeping up to date. Well done, and I'm very proud of what you've achieved and look forward to talking to you more about your business and your entrepreneurship in the coming year. That's it for now. Good luck. I'll talk to you soon. Cheers. Roy from Humanising Money Matters. Then it's really important that you're able to